And I welcome you to our favorite morning of the month, our Student of the Month ceremony. So here's the way it works. Here's the way that it works. Each month we ask one teacher from each of our 9 departments to select one student of the many that they encounter each day. One who, due to their daily actions, truly rise above the rest. And this morning we get together to hear those stories. So we'll start with our English department and Ms. Warren.
All right. I was hoping you'd call me last because I still have the butterscotch in my mouth. Here we go.
Too late now.
Come on, Jason. Your mom. Nice to meet you. Alrighty, well, good morning, everybody. I'm Mrs. Warren. I'm representing the English department for the month of October. I chose Jason Doto as a department student of the month for October. I mainly chose Jason. You know, I have all my students, I always tell them all the time, all my kids are student of the month, and I said that yesterday to them. But I picked Jason because Jason he's always helpful to me. He's all those things that we talk about, an excellent student, on time, goes beyond in his academics, but he helps me. If I need anything done, Jason will do it. We share my room sometimes with Mrs. Wilson because she wants more of an open space, and he carries the crates of materials up and down the steps. And if I ever need a calm presence, because sometimes it can be crazy working with teenagers, Jason calms me down and makes me feel confident. So anyway, Jason, you're my student of the month, and I'm proud to work with you this semester. All right, buddy, keep taking care of me, right?
Next, we'll go to our Career and Technology Education Department with Mr. Coyner.
Good morning, everybody. So Katie Hain is the Computer Science Student of the Month out of 50 students. She was the one that stood out and was selected. And it was due to her ability to apply and abstract concepts. So in computer science, we do computer programming, and in order to be a good programmer, you have to have certain abstract skills, which they develop over the course of the courses they take. Katie's one of the exceptional students who came in and is able to understand and apply those abstract concepts just right out of the box. I'd like to think it's due to my teaching, but the truth of the matter is she's only been there for a few weeks, and if I was that effective, then everybody would be as coding as cleanly as Katie is. So that's the thing that stood out, is looking at her code. It's just so clean. In fact, it looks like I had wrote it, but I've got 15, 20 years of experience doing it. She's got a couple weeks of it. So it's just, she's just got that natural ability. She's got that it factor. I've been harassing her about taking AP computer science classes and even getting on the pathway. So I'm hoping, if nothing else, that maybe making her student of the month, she'll feel guilty enough that she'll at least take the AP classes, if not switch to the computer science pathway. So she's an excellent student. I'm glad to have her in class. Congratulations to Katie.
Thanks. Next, we'll go to our Performing Arts Department and Ms. Reagan.
Morning to you all. My name is Mr. Reagan, and I'm the theater teacher here at Kent Island High School. Student of the month I selected is Jade Harkema. Jade Harkema is a student that goes above and beyond. She's taken most of the theater courses here, and she is definitely on the pathway to graduate and go on to something great. And hopefully that's the theater arts, either in acting or behind the stage. She is the stage manager this year for the fall play and spring musical, and in the classroom she's currently taking play directing, which is the culmination class of all the actor studios and intro to theaters, and she is very like-minded. I ask her opinion for the plays and just thoughts in class, and she's always great with sharing her ideas with the other students and working with the other students, and anything I ask her of her, she's ready and willing to assist me and other students in ways that most students would probably oblige but not really be as excited as Jade is in class. So Jade, thank you so much, and that's why I selected Jade as Student of the Month. Congratulations.
Next, we'll go to our Math Department with Ms. Banachowski.
morning. I'm Jessica Banichowski, teach Honors Geometry and Algebra 1. My student of the month is Nate Cradaville. I chose Nate because, he comes into class every day with a positive attitude, ready to learn, ready to participate, give his best effort. One of the things I like most about Nate as a student, I often give them the chance to work with friends and work with other people during classwork, which he does a lot, but sometimes he recognizes that he should probably try it on his own first and stays at his desk for a couple minutes, does his work, and then goes over and collaborates with everyone, shares his ideas and his opinions, sees what they all said too, so that's what I really love about Nate. He's also a student athlete, so he's done great with balancing school and sports. So congratulations, done a great job.
Next, we'll go to our physical education and health department with Ms. Shaker.
All right, good morning. I'm Mrs. Schenker, and this is Megan Grossclose. She is in my fourth period PE class, and I mainly chose her because of her character. She actually came into the school year with a doctor's note, already saying that she wasn't able to do certain activities. But she has been really on the ball with every day checking in with me. What are we doing today? Is it something I can do? And if not, should I bring my physical therapy exercises? So she's already ready to come in with alternative stuff that she knows that she can do. She's also one of those students that I'm always able to write on the note if I have somebody covering my class or a substitute, I can say, Megan will help you. Every single time, because she is there, she will be able to help with attendance, she knows the routine really well, so she's just shown a lot of responsibility, even though she hasn't been able to do all the physical stuff 100%, so I really appreciate it. Congratulations.
Next, we'll go to our science department with Ms. Wright.
Morning. I am Miss Wright, and I teach chemistry here at Kent Island High School. My student of the month is Emily Brown, and Emily stands out. And you wouldn't, if you met her in class, you may not know because she's incredibly quiet, but she is always ready to participate. Borrowing on the themes that I've seen today, she is a help. She gets us started in a sense that as soon as the announcement comes on that the broadcast is supposed to be ready, she's on. She's got the TV on. If I'm busy helping other students, she shuts it off, and we can kind of mark our way through. Emily is always the first one done. She is so bright. She is incredibly intelligent. She's just sharp. She's on task. She's got things organized. I can always check in with her and say, "Did you do this yesterday?" She says, "Yes, we did this yesterday." So it is a joy and a pleasure to have Emily in class. So not only does she master the content, but she's just a great human being. And I can see her doing great, great things in whatever career path that she chooses. So thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Next, we'll go to our social studies department with Mr. Robbins.
I get to represent the social studies department today. Student of the month is weird because I'm always kind of wondering if I should go with the student who has like the highest grade, or the student who has the best who collaborates really well with their peers, or maybe the student who just is always kind of ready to learn. And what's great about this month is I didn't have to choose because all three are represented right here in Brandon. Brandon, I love that you're an active learner. I feel like the moment you step into class, you are ready to engage in the material. You're ready to focus when you need to. You raise others up around you with the way that you work. And if you're doing this well, 6 weeks into the school, 7 weeks into the school year, I can't wait to see what you do for the next 3.5 years. So, congratulations.
Next, we'll go to our World Language Department with Ms. Lukey.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Mrs. Ligney. I teach Spanish 1 and 2 this semester at the annex. I mean, freshmen, we're sometimes here. But I chose Danielle for my student of the month, and it was rather difficult to even choose a student of the month, and I'm lucky that I had that difficulty. But Danielle really stands out because of her attitude in class. Her grade is obviously very high. She's very smart, but there is more to that. I'm happy to see Danielle every day. She helps me, she helps others. She always asks questions. I don't think there's been a single day that you haven't asked a great question. So, I love that, and it's great. I hope you continue to español 3, y 4, 5, avanzado. Sí, puedes hacerlo. I might not be teaching them, but you'll do great in any of those classes. So, congrats. Thanks.
Next, we'll go to our Visual Arts Department with Ms. Schulte.
Good morning. My name is Andrea Schulte. I'm representing the Visual Arts Department, and I had the pleasure of honoring Matthew Barabini. Currently, he's in my Fundamentals of Art class, first period, which is just our basic course, but we've already had a discussion that there's going to be many more in his future, be tortured with me at least for 3 more. So he has amazing character. He has one of the top grades in the class, all those great things that students of the month have. But he also does something that nobody else would recognize except for me, and it's in his homework. I give a lot of homework. Yeah, in art class we get a lot of homework. They have to do 50 sketches over the course of the semester. Each sketch has to be at least 15 minutes long. And so you have most of the kids like, yeah, that took me 15 minutes. No, it didn't. And then you have kids that really maybe spend a lot of time, but they're struggling through it. Maybe they don't hit the prompt. And then you have the special few, like Matthew, who goes way beyond his 15 minutes, I can tell. He addresses the prompt. Every single homework assignment is a work of art. It's stunning. And that's not by accident. It's because he works really hard. It's not talent, it's hard work. And I wanted to recognize that because the only 2 people that ever see it are him and me. So I just want to recognize all that hard work. Good job.
So that concludes our ceremony for this morning. Hopefully now you realize why it's our favorite morning of the month. Those were great stories told by fantastic teachers about fantastic students and, even more importantly, great people. That's really what it's all about. So to the students I say this, your hard work's paying off. You hear me say that all the time. Today is an example of that. So congratulations, it is working for you, so keep doing what you're doing. And I also say to you this, thank you, because you make an impact on those around you. And you heard that as a common theme in all of those stories. You produce a ripple effect, and it's a very positive one that helps us create a very positive environment in our school. So I thank you for that. Parents, congratulations. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day.